kids. Trey, Maya, Ryder, Nico, Xavier. Love y'all. I'm going to play some season games tonight. I need to get some more online wins to, you see I'm 31 of 32. Got to finish every one of these to get 500,000 coins. And the only one I have left is win 125 multiplayer games. I'm at 79, so obviously we're not going to knock all of those out in this stream, but hopefully we can knock a few of them out. And the best way I got doing that is seasons. I've lost my little, wait here, I think. Tomorrow night, if things go as planned and I play Madden and I stream, we're doing draft mode, which is probably my least favorite mode, but it's a mode that, you know, it's different, fun to watch sometimes. So join me. I always say on or around 5 o'clock Central Time. Obviously, it's 4:30 tonight. But come tomorrow and we'll play some draft. Today we're playing seasons. I think I'm 1-0 in the season I got going on. Yep. 6 wins. 1-0. Watching election results as we stream. First polls closed in 26 minutes. Let's see who my lucky first opponent is.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be fielded at the 6. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
He's got Madden as a coach.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Now they'll run it on the toss.
Damn it.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
To throw, it's Wentz. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. Now on first down. That one caught by Tyreek Hill and brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Wait, 20!
On second down, here's Brady. He's going to air one out. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready.
The governor's race, offices in the country. Republicans with 33. There's an independent in Alaska.
Heels.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he'll be grabbed from behind and slung down like a rag doll. The man they call Snacks, Damon Harrison, in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to fourth down. On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Yeah, Sanders now to return. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Ravens, they'll take over. And the Ravens taking the field.
Hello.
And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here. A little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back.
Goodbye.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't
Goodbye.
Play for the other team.
My son keeps trying to join a party, if anybody's wondering.
Can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking.
A pro-Trump congressman, a Trump defender on cable television. He is a Trump candidate in the state of Florida. His congressional district down here. Watch how that one plays out tonight. Andrew Gillum, the mayor of Tallahassee, hoping to be the first African-American governor.
Hello.
This alters the normal spacing and run.
Can you hear me?
And leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
I'm streaming at the moment and playing online head-to-head. I didn't get a look at which player you took all the way to a 90 from
Now they'll run it on the toss.
right.
He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Getting the sense Charles are going to put big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers.
Right.
Now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield.
Yeah, I think I have the same Donald. I'm not sure. I'll have to. I think maybe. Like I said, I'm in the middle of an online game, but I'm going to look when this is over. I know what I'm saving for now is to improve my tight end 2, which when I do, he'll be my tight end 1, or my right outside linebacker. I need money for either one of them. I just missed an extra point.
And off he goes.
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away.
Yeah. I got Kelsey at an 89. He's my number 2 tight end right now, and I'm wanting to power him up, the next power up, and that would make him my number 1.
And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Because my worst players are both 89s, and that's my right outside linebacker and my tight end 2.
That's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go.
91 on offense, 90 on defense, 90 overall.
They're able to bring him down at the 20. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be a second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
This one down to Williams. And down he'll go at the 25.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to make it hard for... He's a solid player. Bell right now has to report by, I think, don't quote me on the date, but I think the 13th of November, but somewhere around there, or to be eligible to play this year. The trade deadline's over. Yep. And the trade deadline's over. They can't trade him. And if he doesn't report by I think the 13th, he's not eligible to play at all, no matter what.
But as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot.
You know what? I don't know. I think he got into something, like maybe he got into drugs or something and can't pass a drug test and was.
It'll be second down. Well, earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to defend him. I think you used the term bottle him up at different levels. They've struggled to do that.
They certainly have, because when you see them approach, in order to bottle them up at different levels, that front line,
Right. Well, that one rapper that
he starts to sip through.
that recently died. I think he killed himself or something. Yeah, him and Le'Veon were real good friends. I mean, I hate to say I don't know, but yeah, I have to wonder. Mm-hmm.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
And then he said he was coming. Then he said he was coming back. A month ago or so, and he never did. And I'm like, well, did he relapse? Or something? What did I kind of thought the original holdout was maybe problems and he couldn't pass and he was trying to get clean and.
He's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
First red zone chance now for the Ravens.
Right.
First and 10 at the 15. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams.
Well, then it doesn't. Then
It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
But if that's not it, there's really no good explanation.
Game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage.
Well, I mean,
Second quarter.
whatever money they do give him, which is a lot, not what he wants, he's shitting it all away and getting nothing.
Revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and that'll make it second and goal.
Right.
He'll get it up the middle.
Oh yeah, my understanding is he's not getting nothing so far. Not guaranteed it. No, he's lost. And if he doesn't report by, like I said, whatever date it is, I think it's the 13th. He won't get anything.
Lambeau on for the extra point. This time the extra point up and good, and the lead now stands at 13. Here's Lambeau to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Madden Elite's offense trotting out again. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first two drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or
yeah.
the ball in basketball, what do?
Yeah.
Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it.
We can do that sometime. I've never been able to beat the hard one any week. It's every week they got those. I don't even try the easy one anymore, and the easy's easy.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back.
Because those count right now.
Only way to play good defense.
The big thing I'm working on right at the moment is the Master objectives. If you finish the whole list, if you finish the whole list, it's 500,000 coins for finishing the whole list, and the only thing I have left is the 125 online games, and I'm at 79 of them right now, and I'm winning one at the moment.
This is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going
Do what?
into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Say it again, you're crappy something.
Third down. Looking deep downfield.
You're crappy singing?
And incomplete. He can't hang on.
I haven't heard you sing lately.
Instead, it brings up a fourth down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball.
Hold on, man, I gotta turn some things down. I can't.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back.
A message from you on what?
His quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team
No.
in some touch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. 12 yards on the return that time, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
All right.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. Finding some room at midfield. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it, when you go into a game, you think you get the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting
Okay, on the PlayStation account?
rises, and he's running with terrific.
All right, Oh, yeah, I didn't see it. I didn't hear it or see it.
Over the middle here to Brown.
I'll look through this game's over, and I'm thinking this guy might quit right now. I just scored right before halftime.
Antonio Brown as the first half is winding down, and the Ravens will extend their lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away.
I mean, if you want to continue the Plus account, you would just put in whatever method of payment you got, and, you know. If you look at the card that's in there right now, it's actually Dean's card, but I don't know the 3-digit code, and you can't take, you know.
And from this spot in the field,
right.
Where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Hooked up by Derek Brooks.
I think he's quitting right now, finally. At least he pulled up the... Unless he's going to pause... Yep, he quit. All right, let me go look at your PlayStation message on my phone here real quick and see if... No, the message before your list of players is good night. Oh, wait, scroll down. Wait, this is... on this page. All right. No, I hadn't seen it yet.
To you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, son. Well, I didn't pay no attention, but yeah, I seen your list and was excited about your list and didn't even see that message. Yeah.
Right.
I'm kind of glad you said something. I wouldn't have been, nothing, I would have just been like,
Right. No, I'm glad you thought of saying something too, because when you said thank you, I kind of assumed it was, you know,
all right. Did you want me to look at some? Oh, I was gonna look at,
I think you were more curious about if you have Donald or not.
yeah, who my right end is right at the moment. Yeah, I got the 90 Aaron Donald also.
That's cool. Yeah, I got him. Wentz I got as your quarterback.
I can power him up to.
Carson Wentz is the dream.
Yeah, I got Carson Wentz as my quarterback.
Yeah, I could probably try to play these online. I didn't know how horrible it was.
Let me.
I know I'm gonna probably have to, if I want to play online, I'm probably gonna try to get a new place on Punter or what you're taking.
I got. I'm going there right now. I don't want to lie to you.
Horrible.
I got a 90 punter, Lack Edwards, and a 90 kicker, Josh Lambo.
All right. Well, that's something I'm not gonna like. I'll tell you what though, man, I'm really impressed with Ricky Williams. I mean, he's a beast of a quarterback. I got him at 93, and he's a beast.
Well, I got a kick-ass offensive line, and then I got my balanced offense up to 32 of 30. My balanced defense at 32 of 30. I got Ravens rushing at 16 of 40, and
Holy shit!
and I have, where's it at? Zone run at 7 of 30.
Damn, dude, that's impressive. I'll
My
give you that.
my running game is the best. This is my best running team at a 90 overall that I've ever had. Now I'm not going to say that 99 overall wasn't a better run.
I know I only played it enough to really compare it, but
Right,
still to me, I still there's things I like about the old man better than this one to a point. I feel like they tune in whatever to me feels off about this one, and hopefully I don't know because it just I
it's
don't know
definitely different.
maybe it's just maybe it's me that gotta get used to it or something. I mean I enjoy it and I still have fun. It just seems like maybe it's something like there's too much going on
Right.
or maybe I just like I said maybe I'm just not zoned into it yet. You know maybe once I get zoned into it maybe I'll be fully awesome.
Well, I think as you start to build your players up the way you want them and stuff, and start to get familiar with them more, that'll come.
Right. Right. Well, see, I'm the type of guy that likes to always get my objectives done. You know, like, and I think what it is, I think before, I just think objectives. I think they just gave you more objectives right away off the start this time,
Right.
and it makes me feel like, holy shit. I mean, I need 1.125 million offensive
Well,
yards.
on the ones that say right on them, and you'll look, this is not meant to be completed, and there's a couple of them that say that, and if it's
Glitch detected. Yeah, I know. It just, you know how I am. It's like when you grow up playing games like that, it's like you want to
right,
try. Like you'll look at one, you're like, okay, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try to get this one. Now, like I've been working on the pass game 80,000 passing yards. So really, all I've been doing is passing.
right. I had to do that for a long
I'm
time.
really getting up. I'm
The,
getting up to. I mean, all I need now is 4,813
right
passing yards to get it done.
now, remember on those, if you can go back in to play games you've already played, so you can find in like a rookie game, and
Right.
that where you can just throw it,
I got so many. I got so many solos that I gotta finish and stuff
right.
like that. Obviously, kind of.
And all of so far, I have knocked out 30 of the Journey Joyrides, but they've been so easy. I've been running because that's what I've been wanting to do, but like sometimes it'll be like 4 or 5 seconds left in the game, and I'll throw a bomb all the way down the field, and I'm always getting it. So I'm thinking you could probably pass the entire time if you wanted to.
Right.
I know that this is
Alright, well,
a
I'll let you
scam.
go since you're getting a phone call.
I don't even know where the phone's at, and I know it's a scam too. But if I, all right, talk to you later.
Alright.
Hello, hello. Nobody. All right.
Indianapolis suburbs, Bloomington in the suburbs. Keep an eye on that. Can they be competitive? This race up here in the northern part of the state, again, we lean as Republican. We expect the Republican incumbent to win.
All right, guys, that was my son. Let's get back into this seasons. I was really shocked I was able to dominate that last game the way I was, because he had a team that was slightly superior, at least by the top three.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And, partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
Greg Zerline now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Come on now, come on now, let's go.
This is what I don't like that it does sometimes. I'm going to have to waste a timeout because it won't let me hike the ball.
Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as
Already concerned about the way the president has handled this issue in the last several days here, Jay.
All right, Manu Raja on Capitol Hill. Now let's go to Pamela Brown. She's at the White House. Pamela, what are you hearing?
Well, President Trump and his team
You tell me this guy's going to pause glitch.
in
I hope
Kentucky.
not.
One of the most closely watched House races by the president's team. It's a district that the president won by 16 points during the last cycle, but this has been a tight race for the Republican incumbent Andy Barr and his Democratic challenger Amy McGrath. Another closely watched race here at the White House is Pennsylvania. Polls closing there at 8 p.m. One White House official I spoke to earlier that says if the Republican incumbent Scott Perry wins that race in Pennsylvania, they will
Take a minute and check something out while I wait and see if this guy is just going to the bathroom or something, or if he's trying to fuck with me.
If they lose the House, they're viewing that as historical trends. But if they gain any seats in the Senate, they are basically painting this picture that the president should deserve all the credit. He will be watching the results roll in from the residents this evening with the Vice President Pence and those closest to him. Back to you.
No blame for the losses and all the credit for the wins. That's an interesting idea. Pamela Brown at the White House. Thank you so much, Wolf.
Get the first results from these two statesmen are closing right now. In the meantime, let's go to David Chalian. He's got some more exit poll results.
That's right, Wolf. We are taking a look at some...
We step aside here in this first quarter.
Come on now, come on now, let's go. Hey, ram.
The first carry now for Ricky Williams. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Here's McNabb. Throwing the slant pattern here complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. McNabb. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Derek Brooks. Tough to handle on that blitz. He gets him for a loss of 5. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, McNabb. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. From the gun, here's McNabb. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal. And Zerline's kick is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now Williams, and he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the gun on third down, Wentz. And that is incomplete. That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on third down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Now Edwards to kick as he sends it away.
Shake the hell out of that.
The Bills getting set to go. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Second down, McNabb. Throw right side is hauled in by the tight end, Gonzalez. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Bills in possession. And they've got it here with a first down. Here's Kamara. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. McNabb to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
These guys had to settle for a field goal their last time moving the ball down the field. They may have to do it again on this drive. That could be frustrating.
Yeah, I don't want to be cliche, but at least they were able to get 3 last time. 3 here, not the worst thing in the world. And Zerline's kick is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Now, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to...
Another pause.
I remember that. All right, the first votes are coming in. We're going to have much more coming in just ahead. And remember, the polls will be closing in other states at the top of the hour.
Election Night in America, brought to you by SHRM, the Society for Human Resource Management, empowering HR professionals to change the world of work. Go to SHRM.cnn.com for more information and resources from SHRM. We oftentimes separate business issues from people issues. We at SHRM believe they're inextricably intertwined. We're engaged in critical conversations about some of the most pressing HR issues of the day. Think about the pending talent crisis. Talent has no borders. It's really about finding the best and the brightest on the planet.
We want every employee to have a safe place where people can raise issues.
Somebody's watching right at the moment. I'm playing live head-to-head online, and I got somebody pausing at the moment. Welcome, viewers. Got somebody pausing me at the moment. Hopefully they're coming back and it's not a pause glitch. Any of you guys can type and say hi. I'd like to know that, especially if I know you. Say it so I know who you are.
Order from over 85,000 restaurants nationwide. Grubhub, restaurants you love, delivered.
Your husband stole $2 million from me. You got 2 weeks to pay me back. Our lives are in danger. You want us to pull up the extra.
All right, we're back.
Be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Two jet.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, eluding the tackle. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense. On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have to
try for the tight end. Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is this horoscope ball? Is biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. A 3rd field goal in the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Baltimore after this. To throw, McNabb. Benjamin's got it.
How did I miss that?
And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Now a first down throw, McNabb. This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That one good for 17 yards. And now they've got it 1st and goal. Now McNabb. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Now it's McNabb. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
But there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The Bills on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave them with a long 4th and goal.
Now I wouldn't be surprised if they go for it. 3 points is not ideal. It's not what they want, but it's still only the first half. Take the 3 points and move on.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And Zerline's kick is good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. To throw on second, McNabb. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Michael Strahan in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back?
And a loose football, and the Ravens have got it.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me, because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around. We just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Give the tackle there to Josh Norman.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
And Lambeau will put this one through, and they are on the board. It's now 9-3. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
To return it, Alvin Kamara. And some space here. A big seam, and he might go all the way. The 20.
Good game, Choppy.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Let's get on to the next one.
Just in terms of the state polls, also just in Florida in the governor's race, that's also been a fascinating race.
No doubt about it. I mean, we talk about why governorships matter. Think back to the election of 2000 in Florida. Whoever is a governor matters in the next presidential election.
One thing thing to watch tonight is that Trump map in 2016. Remember how he changed all of the Midwest, Iowa to Wisconsin to Michigan to Pennsylvania, Ohio? Those states all have governorships tonight. So, and Democrats in each one of those states are either within the grasp of winning or slightly ahead here. So that will also be a repudiation for, just what happened in 2016. So it portends big things for 2020, which is right around the corner's edge here. The president already thinking about this. I was talking to one ally of his. I said, "Oh, the rallies are finally over, right?" And he said, "No. He likes the taste of these rallies. He's going to keep doing them over and over again. The question is, he won't be able to do them in red states." But watch those governor's races tonight.
Yeah, imagine if Democrats likely to hold Minnesota and Pennsylvania governorships, but imagine if they pick up Illinois, Ohio, Iowa, and Wisconsin. Imagine what that does to the map. The middle of the country becomes this blue stronghold. That will position Democrats very well, likely, for 2020.
But I just wanted to chime in real quick because we mentioned
Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Before kickoff, Charles, quickly, your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I could give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
Now ready to get us started, the punter, Drew Kaiser. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And they'll run it for the first time with Ricky Williams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The former Raven against his old team, Deion Sanders, on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. To throw is Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Room to run past midfield. And finally brought down at the 38. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure.
Williams loses the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. He'll get 2 yards back, but it's going to leave him with a long 3rd and 13. From the gun, it's Wentz. Got a man, it's Brown. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Second quarter now. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis with you. It's the Ravens who have the football. They are, however, facing a fourth down situation. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the right hash, this from 53. And that hits the crossbar and comes back no good. And by just a couple of inches, this remains a scoreless game. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was a crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
So the long field goal misses, and now the reverse. You're in a tough spot defensively. They'll start the drive at the 43. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Following the penalty, it's Williams. Oh, and now he bowls. Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Ricky Williams, 39 yards. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run. Making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle. No running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They fake the give. Now Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Ryan Kerrigan in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Going deep for Benjamin. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Off the corner. Where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he was a big factor in the run game. No gain.
The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
82.
Now a play fake. Wentz going deep for Hopkins. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a pitch out to Williams. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Wentz going to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9. The Ravens on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Throwing is Wentz. It's a screen to Ricky Williams. And he's going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18. He loses 5 full yards to bring up 4th. On 4th down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. On 2nd down, Williams. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. On the toss, here's Williams. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And Lambo will put this one through. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Here's Lambo out to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some
with Sean McCoy off to the races. Touchdown, Philadelphia. LaShawn McCoy.
Lets you order any food your heart and stomach desire. So you can order this, or maybe a little bit of this. Order from over 85,000 restaurants nationwide. Grubhub, restaurants you love, delivered. And we've been entwined, you and I, like for decades. We deserve to go our separate ways. Don't worry about your imagination. White House quite clearly. I'm not going to be told what to do anymore. Not by you or any man, ever again. I'll always be a problem for you. What do you want from me, Doug? She'll come for you when it's done. Here we are, wherever here might be. Election day. When you rise above the noise, the tweets, the talking heads, what you hear and what you see are two different things. You hear about how we're a nation divided, yet from where we sit, we see no such thing. We see 500,000 people, today alone, stitching together some supposedly very divided states.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Set to go now in what could be called the Battle of the Beltway. The Ravens and Redskins are underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Come on now, hey, come on now, let's go.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play that time for the Ravens. 43 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Anthony Barr in on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Now Wentz on 3rd down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Good luck trying to get your running game going against Ndamukong Suh. I mean, he is so strong. Just trying to move him, take 1 guy, 2 guys, whatever. I wish you a whole lot of luck. He usually converts an offensive running game into rubber.
And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. 9 good yards there on the run, and now 3rd down.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games. It led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on fourth down. Here we go. It's Gurley. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Wow, that one took some guts. If this doesn't work, you're handing them incredible field position, but this head coach is undaunted, and he makes the call to go for it, and I'll be darned if they don't get the first down.
Out to the left here to Reed. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
They go play action here on first down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Joey Bosa in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. On the handoff, it's Gurley. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. On first down, Newton. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a first down throw for Newton. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in the good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Now he'll let it go deep right, and this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
To throw on 2nd down is Newton. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Steve Smith from 3 yards out. And the Redskins are able to strike for 6. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
On 3rd down. That's Williams. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Not the result they were looking for there on 3rd down. They end up taking a loss on the play. The only person happy now, the punter, gets to go out there and show Mom that he gets to play in the game.
Block Edwards now to punt it away. Back deep, Tariq Cohen. And here come the Redskins now. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Wentz now to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes.
I think they should have been cautiously optimistic. Not as sort of overwhelming.
But I mean, if they do not take that back tonight, that is devastating.
Oh, yes.
For the Democrats.
Especially
Hello.
They'll give it to him up.
Hello.
Down at the 2.
I'm still playing online games at the moment.
Short of the goal line. Call it a game
Yeah.
of a couple. The defense
What are you doing?
stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal.
Do what? I voted and went to see Maul, Cox, and Mom. Got some, yeah, and I voted and got some McDonald's. Right. You know what? I about wore myself out doing what I did. I said I about wore myself out doing what I did. Yeah. So now I'm just sitting back, playing a couple more online games, streaming, watching the election results.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. So out now come the Reds.
No, it's midterms. Yeah, it's basically for some of the Senate and the Congress and some local elections.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really
There's always talking about it. They did finally, there's a, there's a CBD that's been approved by the federal government now that's already available in all 50 states. But there's no THC or anything in it.
On 2nd down, here's Newton.
Oh, there's always talks about it. I don't know how far anything will go. But yeah, there's actually a Republican, which shocks the hell out of me. It's a Republican, but there's a Republican lawmaker in Indiana pushing for it. And the fact that you got a Republican pushing for it, that's a good sign. Yeah, because normally Republicans are hard set against it, you know.
Back at the 23-yard line. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down.
I've heard several different things. I know it was more about I'm gonna assume pharmaceuticals as far as making money and
set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Fielded about a yard deep.
they made paper out of him, so paper companies not liking it.
To the 26-yard line. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter.
Well, should you go back? They said the best paper's made out of hemp, the best rope for like, yeah.
Dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield.
Let's find out what they have dialed up. The third quarter starts with a run by Gurley. And Gurley fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Ravens. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Right.
Bruce here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. From the gun, here's Newton.
Wow.
That'll be caught right side by Reed. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On first down, it's Gurley.
Right.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off.
Oh, God. Anybody that can be convinced of that is an idiot.
The draws and other plays of that nature, and make sure you don't get hurt.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Reed. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I would be very upset if I couldn't take a team. Even if, like, I would be scared if I
On first down, it's Newton.
Right.
To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
Right.
From the red zone now, Newton. That is caught at the 7. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
A shotgun snap for Newton. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Alshon Jeffrey from 3 yards out. And the Redskins are able to strike for 6. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown.
Let me, hold on one second here. I have a schedule that I stream on right now. I'm trying to stream every night. And Thursday, I do squads. So if you can possibly get on with me Thursday, we can do all the squads up on Thursday. If that's possible with you. Yeah. What were you talking about? Did I miss something? Oh. Oh, yeah. I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure if Tracy will be. We won't know until hand. But I got a couple other people on my friends list and stuff that play. I'm pretty sure I can find. I know Amber wanted to, you know, and stuff, but last week she had an emergency. Yeah.
To start a half, other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Again, it's Williams.
Well, I've been trying to live stream just to build my stream up right now every night about 5 o'clock. Well, Friday I may have to switch up because of Fortnite because I don't know what time that starts. But between 4:30 and 5. And Mondays I do solos. Tuesdays I'm doing head-to-head. Tomorrow I'm going to try to play some draft champions. Thursday I'm doing squads. Yeah. So Thursday, if you want to get on, we can knock out the easy, medium, hard squads if you wanted.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked
Today's Tuesday.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let them get to the second level. Because
or we can do it any other time, too. I just thought it'd be kind of cool to...
You get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go into a loss of
hold on just a second. Talk.
Hold on just a second.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Nope, it's not coming through. Or if it is coming through, it's real low. I can check it out. I can check it out later. But I did, you know, because I know you're kind of low even in my ear. I have a hard time hearing you over the announcers of the game.
And a short gain there down to the 37
All right.
line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a fourth down.
Yeah, I think it's in party chat somewhere where it says allow your voice to be heard.
When they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
And Lambo will put this one through, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
All right, now try it. See if it's going through.
Let me turn it back up on my phone. Yeah, you're coming through.
Okay. Yeah, I changed it. That's actually easy to change. For some reason, I thought last time it was hard for us, but we just probably didn't know where to look for it.
Yeah, it just took us a while to find it.
Right. Yeah, so that way when we do our tournament Friday on Fortnite, and if we do squad Thursday.
So all this time I've basically been talking to myself.
Right. So what, are you pretty much like family Madden?
Do
you
what?
Don't stream much Fortnite usually. So you mainly just stream Madden. You don't really stream much Fortnite.
Well,
when you play,
I stream Fortnite if I'm playing and it's in my stream time. I'm basically setting a stream time and it's whatever I'm playing. But if I'm doing Madden, I got my schedule. Because most of the time...
What time do you usually stream?
I always say I'll be on or around 5 p.m. Central. Now, the last 2 days I've actually gotten on at 4:30. But it's on or around 5 Central.
You got a cool, like, backdrop and everything for where you're hitting it?
I don't know how to do all... Oh, you're talking about...
I like kind of... Well, I mean, like, even his little energy drink fridge and, like, his little... You know...
If I ever got enough followers to actually become an affiliate, then I'll start worrying about trying to, you know. Until then, it's just doing it for fun. If I ever actually get, you know, I'm too old.
Like you could actually before you got power there, you could actually rather easily put that in, just turn your camera a little bit to face that corner and make it face you, and it would look pretty. It would actually look kind of cool.
Yesterday I had all my...
Now you're there alone, are you still going to keep the game room out in the room?
Oh yeah, I like it out here.
Like having that big open space.
Yesterday I, hold on, get in there! I'm on the 1 yard line. Yesterday when I was streaming, I had all my lights and everything on, all the strobe lights and stuff. Today I don't got them all going, you know.
Right.
Get in there. Boom.
I know after I finish this match of Madden that I'm doing, because I've been playing Madden all day, which I'm having fun and I'm enjoying trying to catch up and everything, but I ain't played any Fortnite today and I want to get my dailies done. I still got to do that update, so I'm going to go ahead and do that after this next.
Well, you got to do an update, you said?
Yeah.
Let me know when you're on. Maybe if I'm up and around, because right now I'm getting tired by now and I'm getting ready for bed. Shit. Damn, he just scored on the kickoff against me.
What?
Do what?
Does he got Tyreek Hill? Does he got Tyreek?
29. I didn't pay attention to who it was. Number. Let's see if it
He
shows
kicked it off to a guy and he just ran it all the way back for a touchdown online.
But yeah, send me a message or something. Maybe I'll jump on and play a couple with you.
Alright.
I'm not that great.
It won't be that long.
Well,
yeah, alright. I'll send you a message.
I'm gonna be playing this at least another half hour, and then
yeah, it'll probably be a half hour before that.
And then I'm gonna eat some of my McDonald's that's left and stuff. So
yeah, well, no, it sounds like it should be perfect. Cause I still got 4 seconds before I start that update and everything. And
no problem.
All right, love you.
Love you too.
Baltimore gets set to take the field, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it. Trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They begin the drive with Williams. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
On second down, here's Wentz. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
On the ball.
Wentz. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Look at the spin. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I want my running back hit as I hand the ball.
And Gurley here fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose. And the Ravens have got it. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Over the middle here to Brown. And they'll get this down to the 10. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
They'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
They get it to him running left. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lorenzo Neal with time running out. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. Point after by Lambo, up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Here's Lambo out to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And spins away. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Newton now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And down inside the 35 he goes to the 32-yard line. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. On is Josh Lambo for the field goal try. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this kick is not going to get there. It's short and no good. Well, they got themselves in position to at least entertain the thoughts of an overtime, but as it turns out, it was not meant to be, Charles.
And you feel bad for a kicker in this spot. He's going to have to shoulder a lot of the blame, but in reality, this will be a team loss. They didn't do enough collectively to get the job done.
And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
Alright, guys. I thought about playing another one, and if I had people watching, I definitely would. So, you want me to start doing these streams a little bit longer? Start showing up, and I will definitely do so. I may be playing my son a little bit later in Fortnite, and if I do, I may shoot up a stream. There's always a possibility throughout the days or whatever, every day, that I may jump in a stream, but I try to shoot for the 5 p.m. Central stream every night to give you guys a time when you know you can come see and watch. So watch, possibly there's a Fortnite stream tonight, and if all goes well tomorrow and my wife doesn't get on, because whenever she gets on I do stream Fortnite, but if everything goes as planned, I'll be back tomorrow night 5 p.m. around 5 p.m. Central Time, and I'll show you what we're doing tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be playing the mode that I usually do the worst on, this Mutt Draft. And I don't think I have a draft going right at the moment. No, I don't. So we'll be able to start fresh. You can watch the draft and all. But thanks for joining or watching on YouTube as I move all my streams over to my YouTube. You can find me on all formats that I'm on: Twitter, Facebook. Well, not Facebook, is kind of hard to do. Well, usually you can. Facebook is chap102612 That's the address you can find me on. Twitter, you can find me at chap102612. My PlayStation network is chap 102612. About everything. You can find me under that. So just shoot me a message, hit like, follow me, whatever you can do. I appreciate it. Look at the past videos on YouTube. Same thing. Search for chap 102612. You'll find me there. Good night. Peace. Go Democrats in the elections tonight. Catch you all later. Bye.